Welcome, citizens. We're going to be going through all the points of the recent update 3.3 and 3.3.5, talking through the features that were released in it, and giving our opinion at the end of overall what we thought. Let's get started. So first up, we've got a new character, two new characters. We have Rico Battaglia and Clovis Darnley, plus some armour and clothes. Now, I haven't actually had a chance to do these missions from these. I know Rico was kind of broken up until 3.5, technically released into the game, but not actually working. Clovis, again, same problem, released in 3.3.5, but as far as I'm aware, he's broken and doesn't give any missions out.
He'll be working 3.4 probably.
Probably, yeah. The Odyssey flight suit rework, which everyone starts the game in, looks pretty cool.
It does look good. Yeah, I like that.
Hurston clothing collection, which is various worker outfits and people walking around with bags on their heads.
Yeah, I haven't had a proper look at that, but I've seen it obviously in the world, and it is quite entertaining. I want a bag head.
Yeah. And the True Death armour looks pretty good. I am currently wearing that in the universe at the moment.
Yeah, it's got a real kind of I can't remember, MacGyver, not MacGyver because he'd make a bomb out of it, but a Guyver look about it. You know what I mean? It's quite sleek, but it looks like it can do you some damage. I like it. Yeah.
Overall, then, pretty good. Apart from the quest givers not kind of working or not having many missions. Next up, we've got locations. So we've got the small rest stops now, which work as far as I'm aware. Every time I've tried them recently, they seem to be working good.
Yep.
Not sure about the whole teleporting lift thing, but that's not just the rest stops, that's everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, it's just a bit confusing as to how they work, and I want to see the mechanics.
A big one in 3.3.5 was the planet Hurston. Big thumbs up there, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Very good.
I'm loving the fact that it's got water and trees, and it looks like a planet rather than a moon, and I'm bored of moons.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's still not much to do around there because there's no missions.
No.
So yes, technically it's in the game, but no kind of progress about actually using all of that space.
Yeah, it's our usual moan that it's all eye candy at the minute.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's nice eye candy, and I do like flying around in it. But yeah, it would be nice to have a purpose to go there other than just to look at Lorville.
Yeah, Lorville landing zone, again, very good, technically excellent what they've done with performance updates, which we'll get onto later, and getting this area in the game. It's absolutely brilliant. Same with the new moons as well. Each one's got different biomes. They visually look amazing. But,
I think we've been to all of them now, haven't we? And
yeah.
That one that looks like sulphur was unreal. I was so impressed by the textures on the floor, and just and they all look very, very different, which I'm really pleased about, because I mean, even though they were slightly different, around the big gas giant, they still all looked the same. They just had a different colour, kind of.
Yeah.
Whereas at least with these, they genuinely feel like different places. And, I like that very much.
Okay, next up we have gameplay elements. So we've got ship system degradation. I can't even say it.
Degradation.
Degradation. Thank you.
Yes. No worries.
Now, apparently it's released. Have you experienced any systems going offline randomly or breaking?
No, I mean, other than through bugs. No.
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't flown enough. because we've had trouble recently getting ships.
Yeah.
So maybe we just haven't flown around enough.
Yeah, no one's been speaking about it on Spectrum.
No.
I'm just at this point kind of questioning whether it's actually in there and working.
Yeah, or maybe it's in there, not working, and majority of people don't really look at this roadmap, so they don't even know that they don't have it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Scramble race missions, we know they're in there. We haven't tried them out yet. We don't have any ground vehicles, so.
No, and then even when we do, they break or bug, and we can't use them.
Yeah. There's a running theme here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be the trend throughout this.
What else we got? Improvements to retrieval and delivery missions. Well, we know they're bugged quite badly at the moment, so yeah, again, I'm kind of questioning whether that's actually in there, or if they put something in and broke everything else.
Maybe this broke the missions, because let's face it, I've seen 2 missions since 3.3.0, and it's always the same 2 missions. I never get any new ones, so there's definitely some problems going on there.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have complained about they take a delivery mission but can't hand the item over. The NPC doesn't want to take it or something. Yeah, don't know about that one.
Yeah, well, you had that. Do you remember? You actually took it down to. We took that box down to a planet, and he wouldn't take it, and I ended up going behind the counter and pretending to be him.
Yeah, that was it.
Just so we felt like we'd done something. Yeah.
The other one is the first-person shooter combat missions. Well, it says missions, like there's more than one.
Yeah, missions.
But there's one.
Yeah, there's one missions.
Yeah. And most of the time you can't do it.
No, there's just people camping out waiting for people to spawn. They wait for AI to spawn and shoot them. So I think we may have tried it twice, and every single time we were halfway there to go and kill them, and someone else killed them. We're like, give up.
Yeah. Asteroid mining. As far as I'm aware, that is working well for people with prospectors.
Yep.
Improvements to mining on planetary bodies. Again, as far as I'm aware, those are in and people are happy.
Yeah, Annabelle certainly sounded happy from our Spectrum drama.
Yeah, that's true. Transit systems. So apparently there was improvements to doors, elevators and airlocks. Yeah, I don't think that's in there.
No, I think that they may have forgot that one.
Yeah.
Nothing works. The amount of lifts that were just voids, the amount of times we press a button and the door wouldn't move. Yeah, I'm gonna call a big fat lie on that one.
Yeah. So shipboard ping and scanning. Extended ping and scanning to much larger distances. Differentiate ping behaviour per signature type and expand information received from scanning vehicles. Yeah, I think it's in there. Haven't noticed too much, if I'm being honest.
No, I mean, my scanning from day one's been a bit buggy. So I'm not the best judge of whether that works or not, but I mean, the scanning definitely works. It's just a little bit ropey for me.
Yeah. Arena Commander Rec Rentals. That is definitely in the game, and the prices for renting ships in Arena Commander now are crazy. And Group Improvement System, or Group System Improvements. Again, haven't really noticed much difference. The chat box on the HUD looks a bit different.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not sure what they've done there.
No, I mean, everything seems to just be working pretty much the same. So
yeah. Improvements to manned and remote turrets on vehicles. Now there has been quite a bit of improvement, but I don't think it's quite where it should be yet.
No, they still feel a little sluggish and a little bit floaty, like, you know.
Yeah, The movement's definitely better, but like you say, it feels really slow to turn.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch any like Star Wars film, and you watch, there's, you know, C-3PO or whoever it was, R2-D2, one of those goes in and becomes a little turret thing and whatever. Those turrets spin around like lightning because they need to be able to shoot multiple targets, pew, 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 all over the place. Whereas you get into these turrets and it's like, be with you in a minute.
Yeah.
Just as you slowly turn around, and by the time you've turned around, the pilot's turned around and you're facing the wrong way again. You're like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. And item kiosk shopping improvements. They've definitely made some improvements there. You got previews of all the items you're looking at now. They finally put it in there. They should have done that last patch, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, we moaned about that last patch as well, so
yeah.
Much better. I like shopping now because I used to hate having to go up to a mannequin and try and touch it and end up buying the wrong thing because I was looking at the one next to it, and now it's just more straightforward and much nicer.
Yeah. And also no flyer zones. Now,
Ugh.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
No.
I'm really not a fan. I don't like the big sort of warning shield around buildings. I think it looks horrible.
No. It makes the whole city look shit.
Yeah, if you get within about 30k of the city, you start getting a warning on your HUD, and it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Even when you're nowhere near the boundary.
Makes it hard to know if you're about to hit something.
Yeah, I just really don't like it. I know this is tier 0 implementation, and it will eventually change into something a bit more realistic, but I don't really understand why they've put it in there.
Yeah.
I know they want to stop people from crashing into buildings. I mean, I don't know. I would have just let people crash into buildings. Eventually, they're gonna
survival of the fittest.
yeah. Eventually, they're gonna stop doing it because it's gonna take you 10-15 minutes to get your ship back, and and whatever.
And cost you money.
Yeah, you might as well just give them a crime stat and let them do it if they want. That's their choice. It's not like they can knock the building down. So, why?
No. It is just annoying more than anything else, and there must be better ways to do it, which I'm sure they'll think of. But yeah, I just think do away with it. Let people fly where they want, and if they do something bad, punish them. But don't baby them.
Yeah. I'm not a fan, and I know you're not a fan either.
No, bane of my existence.
So next up we have the AI, which is all the first-person stuff. Again, there's not much testing to be done there because they're only in one place.
Yeah.
I really thought there was going to be missions dotted around the planets and whatever, or the moons, and these people would occasionally turn up to mess around with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing. Just one mission in Korea.
They needed it. They needed it a bit like interdiction, in that, you know, you're doing something and then all of a sudden some pirates on foot decide to mess about with you, and that would have been a nice way to implement them. But we basically just got them in a security station that everyone knows they're there.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the best way of doing this. AI flight behaviour. Not really noticed much difference.
No. They still fly at you. You know, like to try and ram you and stuff, and yeah, I haven't really noticed anything significantly different.
Right. Ships and vehicles. So we have the Valkyrie, already released. Yep, looks pretty cool. Do we need a large-scale transport in-game? Not really. Maybe just for community events, but other than that, it's probably not going to get used that much.
No, it's more of a nice to have, really, at the minute.
Yeah. Hammerhead, again, same thing. It's cool it's in there, but actual uses outside of community content is nil, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's vastly too big for the majority of everyone's needs.
Yeah, you can take it on missions, but you need like 6 other people with you to do that, because the turrets don't run themselves. We've also got the Mustang rework for all the variants. What do you think of that so far? What you've seen?
I like that. They look pretty cool. They look they're starting to look like really sharp, and like they almost remind me of like Hornets or something. You know what I mean? Like the actual insect, not the other ship. They're very pointy and very sharp looking, and they look menacing. I quite like it.
I think it's an improvement.
Good colours.
Yeah. I do think it's an improvement over the original. We've also got the Constellation Phoenix, which is the sort of luxury version of the Con.
Yep. Haven't had a look in it or
no, not yet.
Like that. So it looks cool.
And we've got the Tumbril Cyclone AA, apparently. Where? Yeah, I don't think anyone's got one because I haven't seen any.
No.
We've got the racing one, the racing Cyclone, and the RN variant. It's like a stealth reconnaissance type one. Again, I don't know if anyone's got one. Not seen any.
No. Definitely not seen any bolting around.
No. Okay, new weapons. We have the Kana assault rifle. Looks pretty cool. And we've got a couple of ship weapons. We've got the Dominant series and the Attrition series. These have got some funky mechanics, like they do more damage the hotter they get, type thing. So it's a bit of a skilled gameplay gun of getting it as hot as you can without overheating.
Yeah, quite like that. Give it a little. That's what we've been saying all this time. Is it would be nice if within the mechanics there was more mechanics, and within those mechanics were more things to think about to make combat and flying just that little bit more challenging. So that's cool.
And then lastly we have the core tech. So performance optimizations and object container streaming. This is probably the biggest part of the patch, I would have thought, and it is a resounding well done.
Oh yeah, definitely. I even give it a slow clap.
Slow clap.
Just because I haven't got the energy for a fast clap, but yeah, very, very well done.
On the end of that we got the VoIP and the FOIOP. Now we know the FOIOP's working. We've seen some funky pictures and videos of people's faces.
Yep.
Unfortunately VoIP is not working.
No. Tried many, many times.
Yeah, it's broken at the moment.
It would have been perfect for it to have been working during the free fly event when you've got all these noobs running around like in awe of everything, and you could have engaged with them, but instead everyone was just this voiceless nothing, just bumping into you in Lorville, and it just would have been nice to be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
It is a shame.
I just don't like it when they put the status down as released for things that don't work.
Yeah, they should have a different type of status for released but currently not functioning.
Pretty much.
We'll call it that shall be its name.
Yeah. Blah.
What's the status of VoIP and FOIP? But yes, that doesn't work, but man, alright, fair enough, in the free fly event it's been horrendous getting around doing anything, but the performance optimization and the object container streaming has made a massive difference to this game, and it's so much nicer to play. Like before, I think I would average, and this is even just running at 1080, I would average about, if I was lucky, 18 or 19 frames per second, which is playable but not pleasant. But now I'm averaging 30 pretty much constantly. I can't get above that, which annoys me, because come on, I should smash this game in the arse. But it's nice, and it means it's smooth. And then the fact that you can have a lot more going on now with object constrained streaming just makes the game just a little bit shinier. I like it.
Yeah, definite improvement. They should all give themselves a pat on the back for what they've done for the core tech of this patch. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. I think that is what carries the entire 3.3 and 3.3.5.
Yeah.
Because really everything else is kind of either a little bit of icing or completely broken. Whereas that is like your bread and butter and really does work. So yeah, well done.
Yeah. Hopefully they tidy up the bits that aren't working in the 3.4, and we really need to get some missions around Hurston, because there's really no point apart from the free fly event. There's no point in being over there at the moment.
No, it really is just a much longer winded way of doing stuff. You know, you could do it all in Olisar really quickly, or it could take you half an hour in Lorville.
Yeah. I think that kind of sums up our thoughts on the patch in general. Technically, very well done, and very well implemented. But there's some problems, and again, we're at a state where gameplay wise you're probably looking at a few hours, and then what?
Yeah. Loop it, start again.
You know, if you're really dedicated and trying to buy ships by grinding currency up, fair play to you, but keep in mind that this is going to get reset again in maybe a month, so
yeah,
don't get too invested.
No, it's really probably enjoy the game, but I wouldn't invest too much time into it, because, like, as in, you know, I wouldn't. If there's things that you could be doing that are probably more fun in the game, do that, because you're going to lose all that money soon. I mean, like you said, the underlying part of these two patches really did work, and I'm so pleased, because my game used to run just like dog poo, and now it runs nice most of the time, and it feels so much more like a game. But unfortunately, yeah, they've got all this kind of stuff that just should really work and doesn't, and it just it craps on an otherwise really good couple of patches.
Yeah, so, definitely.
It's a shame, but still, I mean, you've got to give them credit where credit's due. The performance upgrade just alone has made this game playable again for me, so yay!
Okay, so there's our thoughts on the new patch. Looking forward to 3.4 to see what comes. If you like the vid, leave us a like and subscribe for more Star Citizen content. Okay, bye for now.
Bye bye.